Right, Year 11, how are we all doing? First, I just want to say, I hope this message finds you all safe and well, and that you're coping with lockdown so far. I appreciate it's been a massively difficult and stressful time for everybody. So as a staff, we wanted to do something positive and record a few little messages to say thank you and to say goodbye and good luck. It's something we can't do in person, which is really gutting, because I'd much rather be delivering your Year 11 Leavers Assembly. It's something that I love doing, telling shocking jokes that you wouldn't be laughing at, trying to embarrass you with your Year 7 photos and the trip photos from all the different places you've been, giving out rewards and just having a general celebration of your last 5 years in school. That's something that you deserve. You were an amazing year group, and hopefully somewhere down the line we'll be able to organise that. Now, I am totally out of my comfort zone doing this. I'm sat in my bedroom recording it, which I find absolutely bizarre. So apologies now for any stuttering, any mistakes, if I bore you to death, which I know I'm capable of. But what I do want to say is, you've been absolutely amazing. From the day you walked into school, from the day you left, it's been an absolute pleasure to be your head of year. I can't thank you enough for your conduct, your behaviour, and all the hard work that you've done. It really does fill me with pride seeing the young adults that you've turned into and the way that you're leaving. And I know for a fact that you're all going to be successful and go on to bigger and better things. Now, anything that you need at all in terms of college applications, apprenticeship applications, any help with interviews, you just need to give myself or Miss Ackroyd a ring and we'll help as much as we can. You can email us as well, but anything at all that you need, we're not going to forget about you. Make sure you get in touch and we'll give you that support where necessary. Now, we've got, as well as my message, we've got messages from all different staff. We've got a message from a couple of students and we've got a cracking performance to finish on as well. So I'm going to stop boring you to death, like I said, and I'm going to let the other staff have their chance. And once again, like I said, it fills me with pride seeing the young adults that you've turned into, and I hope that you'll stay in touch, and I hope that I get to see you all again really soon. Right, that's took me about 300 takes to get right. That's all you're getting. Thanks a lot, you lot, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Year 11. Well, who'd have thought I'd be recording my Leavers Assembly speech in an empty atrium with only Miss Bates for directorial company, and with my mobile phone sitting on a pile of 8 packs of science textbooks waiting to go out to Year 10s. It's amazing what can happen in a few months, isn't it? I really hope as you're at home watching this and celebrating your time here, that you're reflecting on the time that came before this and really thinking about those 4.5 years that you had together in school, making us proud, making us frustrated, making us really happy and sometimes a bit sad. Living through those experiences we've been together, where you've made friends, lost friends, fallen in love, fallen out of love, loved a subject, hated a subject, wanted to drop a subject. Funny, now we're all in this situation, some of those things probably seem less important to you, and hopefully you've had a chance to really reflect and think about your priorities for the next steps in your lives. Nobody would have wanted or chosen this situation, but do take heart from the fact what you're going through at the moment and what we're all experiencing will make us all stronger, and it will make you more resilient, it'll make you more confident, it will help you going forward, even if at the moment, as you living in a very sort of narrow bubble of a life, you might not feel that way. We will come out the other side and you'll be all the stronger for it. I want you to try and take some time to really think about what your high school time has given you, what skills, what accomplishments you've had. No, you've not sat your exams, which for some of you you'll be pleased, but I know for a lot of you you'd be really disappointed. But that doesn't take away all the hard work and all the commitment you put in the run-up to not doing your exams. And that knowledge and those skills are still there in you, ready to be taken on to those next stages in your lives. And your colleges and your training providers and your employers are really lucky to be getting you as young people going forward with what you've done and what you've achieved, and you should feel really, really proud of that. I know we are at school really proud of you as a year group. If you get time over the next few weeks, just start to use this to take time to reflect, to think about what's really important. You've got a unique opportunity to put a little bit more time and energy into thinking about where you go and what you do next. Yes, certain things are going to be more difficult for you to do come September, but there will also be new opportunities and new challenges for you to take on. Now remember, more than ever, that the Shuttleworth family is always here for you. We'll be holding your hands up until the end of the academic year, and then we'll be back in touch again when you get your results, and we'll be helping you to make sure you've made the right choices for your next steps. As ever, we're here if you need us, so do stay in touch and stay strong. We're really proud of you, and I personally am incredibly proud to have been your head teacher over the last 4.5 years. That's a real privilege, and coronavirus will never take that away from me or from you guys. So I thank you for that, and all the very best of luck to you all, and I look forward to celebrating with you face to face as soon as we can, hopefully in the autumn. Have a celebration evening where we get you all back together. So take care and see you soon, and really well done.
Hello Year 11, it's so sad to be saying goodbye, especially like this. However, I've really enjoyed working with each and every one of you, and I just want you to live like stars, long and bright. Lots of love. Bye.
Hi Year 11, I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all staying well. Hope you're all safe, and I hope you're all doing some work. My goodbye to you is just one last opportunity for me to deliver the exam speech, which I've obviously not been able to do as much as I thought I would be doing this summer. Okay, the school website is now classed as the Leavers Assembly area, and you must remain in silence throughout the duration of this speech. Remember to remain in silence at the end of the speech as well on your way out of the assembly. Any bags, coats and valuables are in fact allowed, but we cannot be held responsible for any items that go missing. For those of you who haven't thrown your pencil cases away yet, it does not matter if these are not completely transparent. You may drink water or indeed any soft drink throughout the duration of this speech, but please do not annoyingly peel off the labels whilst I'm still talking. Please keep with you all of your unauthorised materials, such as revision notes, and do look back on them from time to time and remind yourselves that at one point you really did know a lot. Mobile phones are not forbidden, but please do not rely on them too much. Remember all that fun you had when we banned them at school and you had real conversations. Keep that going. Please wear a watch at all times. You might find these particularly useful when you move on to college and you have to figure out how many laps of the building you can fit in before being technically marked late to class. You are reminded that you are subject to the rules and regulations of Shuttleworth College. This means that you will always be a Shuttleworth student and one of our kids, and therefore you should endeavour to keep in touch and ask for help if you ever need it. You may communicate in any way throughout the speech, but please make sure that it is kind and never forget to be so. It would be advisable to face the front at all times. If an invigilator with the loudest shoes on the planet sees you turning around, you will be reported and obviously fail all of your exams and every single one in the future. Remember not to put your head on the desk either. If you're seen doing this for longer than 0.5 seconds, again you will be reported to me and the appropriate authorities. If you hear a fire alarm, you should obviously move and not wait for someone to tell you to evacuate. And finally, I think we are now ready to finish the speech. We'll see you properly when we can, and I hope you stay safe. I hope you work hard, whatever it is you're moving on to do, and do us proud, but more importantly, do yourselves proud. Okay, bye, take care.
Hi Year 11s, hope you're all well. I know things are very crazy and uncertain at the minute and very testing for us all, but hope you're all coping well in these difficult circumstances. I know you're all really gutted that you won't be able to go to prom, have a leavers assembly, but just think of the future and how much you're going to appreciate life once this is all over. just think about how many different types of life skills that you're going to develop during this lockdown. You know, you're going to develop your perseverance, your resilience. You're going to become a lot stronger as individuals, which is going to set you up really well in life. Really proud of all of you. Always here if you need anything from me, whether that's help with your college work, whether that's help with any guidance or support in anything that you come across in life. I'm really upset and gutted that things have had to end this way and that we've not got a chance to say a proper goodbye, but you were all absolutely fantastic. You were a really, really great year group. Had a great time with my year, I'm going to say 10, but it's year 11, but I did have you from year 9, my GCSE PE class. You know, we had a really, really good time, probably one of the best classes that I've ever had. You all worked so hard, and I'm just devastated that you can't do the exam in the summer, just to show everybody how hard that you did work for that. You know, every lesson you'd all knuckle down and crack on with everything that I asked you to do. No arguments. It was just a great class. We had a lot of laughs together, and I really will remember and everything and all that you've done. So yeah, good luck with everything. I wish you all well. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy life once this is over, because it will not last forever. I promise you that. See you soon. Bye.
Hello Year 11, Miss Bates here. I just want to wish you all the very best of luck with your future endeavours. Myself, Mrs Harrison, Mr Harrison, Mr Myers, Mr Macda and all of the maths department have thoroughly enjoyed teaching you all from Year 7 through to Year 11. You have made immense progress along the way, conquering algebra, pie charts and good old trigonometry. On a personal level, I've been fortunate to take many of you on our first trip to Barcelona and be part of a cricket guard of honour in a World Cup winning year, both of which are memories both you and I will treasure. I also shouldn't forget the mighty girls cricket team who got to the Lancashire finals at their first attempt, and Miss Pennington telling the netballers that I had played for England. Sorry team, but I only ever played for my school. Mrs Harrison will never forget 7A1, now many of you in 11A1, obsessing over riddles for days on end as she revealed a new clue each day until you cracked the answer. Mr Myers will always remember informing his class that the correct saying is in fact losing the will to live rather than the world to live. And of course he still keeps his violin key ring in his top drawer of his desk, a present he received from one of his pupils back in Year 8. Mr Harrison has missed welcoming his maths form into school every morning, and of course he is sad not to have said goodbye to you all properly. Unfortunately, your time at Shuttleworth didn't come to an end as planned, but we are sure to try and find a way to make it up to you. Please do keep in touch and let us know where you head off to in future years, and remember that you will always be part of our Shuttleworth community.
Hi Year 11, I hope you're all well. Some days you really made me smile, a few days you made me want to cry, but most of the time you made me really, really proud of you and your achievements and how hard you worked. I hope you're doing something every day that makes you proud still, something that motivates you, something that progresses you, and something that you look forward to. The future's still yours. It looks a little bit different from maybe what we thought it was going to look like, but you can still be the very, very best that you can be. So keep on looking forward and make the most of yourselves. I miss you loads. And I hope that our paths will cross sometime in the future. Take care.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
Year 11, the time has come to say goodbye.
You've made us mad, you've made us laugh, you've even made us cry. So from Miss Roach and Miss Phillips, and also Miss St Jean, from Miss Bure and Miss Hudson and Mrs Fox, your English team.
We've written this poem together especially for you. We hope it makes you feel special, as we think you should do. Cast your minds back to your first year when we had drop down day, and every form made gingerbread, yet on the floor it lay.
We were but babies then, so young and fresh and sweet. But then you grew and matured, ready for the world to meet. Over the years you've worked so hard, well, most have anyway, and spent hours with us having English every day.
We've taught you well, we've made you read, we've shaped your skills to give you all you need. Your GCSE years have been intense, with Scrooge, Macbeth and Eva. You've memorised the quotes and you won't forget them either.
Solitary as an oyster, full of scorpions is my mind. We are all members of one body. The inspector just wants us to be kind. You are part of one body. You are the Shuttleworth team. We'll always be here to help you think big, succeed and chase those dreams.
We know the change is difficult and circumstances are weird, but you're ready for your next steps and there's nothing to be feared. We wish you all the best. We wish you joy plenty. You'll always be our family, our class of 2020.
I hope you had the time of your life.
Love working with all of you, particularly my form and that wonderful music class. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best in the future. Look after yourselves.
Hello, Year 11, Mrs Harwood here. Well, it's been an epic 5 years. I'm not sure who learnt more, you or me. I think it might have been me. But it's fantastic to see all of the progress and all of the hard work that you've put in over the last 5 years. Have an amazing time in your future journey. Make sure you work hard. The rewards are even better when you work hard for them. Make sure you speak to your friends and make sure you listen to your friends and be kind to each other. And most of all, go out and see the world, experience it. It's weird, it's wonderful, it's scary, but most of all, it's amazing. Having a fantastic time at college or wherever you're going next. And I hope to see you all soon. Keep in touch. Bye now.
Hello, it's Mrs Clee. I wanted to tell my Year 11 class that every lesson with you was an absolute pleasure. Over the past 3 years, I proudly watched each and every one of you grow in confidence, ability, and most importantly, I've had the privilege to watch your personalities flourish. I genuinely think that you've made me smile every single lesson. I'm sorry that you didn't get to prove yourself in a final history GCSE exam, but you will get other opportunities in the future to show the world and yourself how capable you are. I never needed an exam to see this about you all. Your thoughtful questions, well-articulated answers, and willingness to embrace your historical studies thoroughly impressed me. After all, it was 11B1 who created Egg Wars. I hope that whether you go on to study history further or not, you retain the same enthusiasm for learning. Try your best, have fun, and most importantly, be happy.
Hi Year 11, Mr Overthrow here. Just a message to say it's been a pleasure teaching you and getting to know you for the last 2 years, and to wish you every success and good luck on your next steps.
Hello Year 11s, it's Miss Binns here. Just wanted to say that I'm genuinely so proud of you and how you have dealt with this situation. You've not had the ending to your Shuttleworth life that you thought you would, and I'm just as gutted as you are. But I know that when we're able to, we can get you back and we can celebrate it properly. But honestly, I think the way that you have all dealt with this situation has been incredible. So massive well done from me. I really do wish you all the best in everything that you do once everything gets back to normal, but I know that you will do yourselves proud, and I know that you will do us so proud as well. Really, I'm going to miss you. You were my first lot that I've taken through, and I'm sorry, like I said, that we've not been able to celebrate it in the way that we wanted to, but I know we will do eventually. Keep safe. Missing you all lots. Bye.
Miss Binns, Mr. Overthrow, where is Mr. Greenhalgh?
Fishing is called fishing because we don't necessarily have to catch.
Peter Greenhalgh, chair of a historic local angling club, knows only too well how elusive these creatures can be.
The ducks love it when I don't catch. And on cue, they laugh at me.
He fishes here several hours a week.
The message from our Year 11s. Thank you very much for your hard work this year. The prefects, thank you for your clubs and for coming to school to support us when we've had open evenings and parents' evenings and things. So thank you very much for that. And to my history class, thanks for your efforts, thanks for your hard work, and I wish you all the very best in the future. Take care now.
Hi Year 11, seems like such a long time since we were in sports hall saying our farewells. Hope you're all safe and well. I've really missed our biology lessons together, including some of our funny, crazy moments like when one of you thought that a root hair cell was in your hair. But anyway, you've been a fantastic year group and we're really proud of all your achievements. Look forward to seeing you all again soon where we can celebrate.
Hi, we just want to say thank you to all of the teachers that have helped us throughout high school and are continuing to help us during our transition to college.
And good luck to the Year 11s.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday, and suddenly, why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play.